I am Lumen. Welcome. Together, we are about to journey through the vast, interconnected dimensions of what we call Linux. Our mission? To map this digital cosmos and help you find your perfect place within it. You see, it's a common misconception that Linux is just a single thing. It's not. Think of it more as a universe of possibilities, a whole multiverse of operating systems, all sprouting from one powerful central core of code. It's a living ecosystem, constantly evolving, and it's all driven by community and one core principle: freedom. But all that freedom brings up a pretty big question, right? With hundreds of different versions, we call them distros, floating out here in this digital void, how do you find the one that's designed for you? Well, that's what this is all about. Think of this as your guide on that personal quest. Now, every journey has a beginning. And for us, that origin point, the sort of big bang of our Linux multiverse, is the kernel. It's the foundational seed of source code. It's the ancestor, the source DNA from which every single distro we're about to explore grows. Okay, so our journey is going to follow three main pathways, three cosmic currents. First, we'll start in the realm of stability with the Debian branch. Then we'll leap over to the frontier of control with Arch. And finally, we'll explore the blazing hub of innovation with Fedora. Each one has a totally unique philosophy. Our first destination, the realm of stability. This is a digital world built on a foundation of pure, unshakable reliability. And this is the home of the Debian and Ubuntu family. In this realm, we have two titans. First, there's Debian. Think of it as the bedrock. It's called the universal operating system because it's just so rock solid, prioritizing reliability over everything. Then, born from Debian, you have Ubuntu. This is the one most people have heard of, and for good reason. It's incredibly user-friendly, has a massive support community, and it beautifully balances that hardcore Debian stability with modern, easy-to-use features. But what if you're coming from another world, say from Windows, and you want something that just feels familiar? Well, there's a third way in this realm. It's called Linux Mint. It offers the comfort of a more traditional desktop, which makes the switch incredibly smooth for anyone used to that environment. All right, time for a dimensional hop. We're leaving the calm of stability and jumping to the frontier of control. This is the world of Arch Linux, and it is a place for the architects, the builders, the people who want to craft their system from the ground up. The whole philosophy here is simple. You are in command. It's a true do-it-yourself system where you pick every single component. It also uses what's called a rolling release model. That means you install it once, and it just evolves. It updates continuously, forever. Your guide on this journey is the legendary Arch Wiki. Now, if that sounds a little intense, but you still want all that power, there's Manjaro. Think of it as Arch with a safety net, offering curated updates for a slightly more stable ride.
Let's be clear. The Arch family is not for the faint of heart, but it is the ultimate destination for anyone who wants total, granular control over their own digital destiny.
Our final primary destination. Let's jump to the bleeding edge. Welcome to the hub of innovation. The very air here crackles with creation. This is the ecosystem of Fedora and Red Hat, where the future is literally being forged. You can really think of Fedora as the forward-thinking lab for the entire Linux world. It's sponsored by Red Hat, and it's basically a playground for cutting-edge tech. All the newest, most exciting stuff gets tested and implemented here first, giving you a crystal clear glimpse of what's coming next.
And what's really fascinating is the symbiosis here. All the wild innovation that's proven in Fedora feeds directly into the stability of its corporate counterpart, Red Hat Enterprise Linux, or REAL. So Fedora is the playground for developers and enthusiasts, and REAL is the untouchable king of the server world, used by system admins and massive businesses. So, we've seen the three main realms, but this multiverse is vast. It's filled with countless specialized dimensions, digital worlds built from scratch to accomplish one very specific mission. For example, you've got Kali Linux, the essential toolkit for security professionals and ethical hackers. Or how about Tails, the amnesiac OS? It's designed for ultimate privacy. It literally leaves no trace on any machine it runs on. Then there's Pop.os, which is optimized right out of the box for powerful GPUs, making it an absolute beast for gaming and creative work. We've traversed the major pathways of the Linux multiverse, and that brings us right back to our central question. Which of these digital worlds is yours? Well, to find the answer, you just need to reflect on what you want to achieve. So finding your digital core, it's really about matching a distro's philosophy to your own goals.
If you're looking for simplicity and a system that just works, start your journey with Ubuntu or Linux Mint. If you crave the absolute latest technology, then you need to explore the world of Fedora. And if you're the kind of person who wants to build and truly master your system from the ground up, the path to Arch Linux awaits you.
And that ultimately is the fundamental truth of this entire ecosystem. What makes Linux so special, so beautiful, is that the choice of how your world looks, how it feels, how it operates, that choice is and always will be yours.
And just remember, your first choice is never your last. You are totally free to explore, to experiment, to hop between these dimensions until you find the perfect core for your digital self. Because in this multiverse, the future isn't just bright, it's open.